creating a list to send to the EA developers, so comment your suggestions if they're not in this video and I will add them to the list. I created this list with your help on Twitter. If you're not following me, it's WorldofJCC. The link is in the description. Follow now and get involved in future debates. We've got to try and get pro clubs a little bit more attention. In-game mics, okay? I want to see this. When I score a goal, or if a team scores a goal against me, has happened in the past once or twice, I want their mic to come through if I've got the setting on. You've got to have the setting on and off, obviously, because some people aren't going to want this. But can you imagine the chaos in a pro club's lobby of just like 5 people shouting at another 5 after they scored? It would be unbelievable. I've wanted it in FIFA for so long. Need it. Pretty sure on an old FIFA you used to be able to do this. I can't remember which FIFA it was. Let me know in the comments. But there was definitely one of the earlier ones when you could play pro clubs and score and you could hear each other's mics. It would be like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 vibes. Like, we need that sort of animosity. It would be jokes. Come on. Or proxy chat. Imagine proxy chat. You're just running with a defender talking to him. Second big point is an obvious one. It's going to be crossplay. I mean, I don't know why it's not in pro clubs. I've said it a million times on this channel, on Twitter, Instagram, every social I've got. Crossplay was added to FIFA 23, or is actually added to the back end of FIFA 22, but they haven't put it into pro clubs yet. They've promised that they're going to at some point during the game cycle. I don't know why it's not been added from the start. I think you'll all agree, if you're watching this video, that it's probably the only game mode that needs crossplay. Maybe competitive Ultimate Team, but does anybody really care about that? Crossplay has got to find its way into pro clubs sooner than better, because I've got a lot of mates on Xbox, some on PC, and I'm a PlayStation 5 guy, and I don't get to play the game with them, which is crazy, as FIFA is, well, EA Sports FIFA is one of the biggest games ever. Like, it's one of the biggest games out, and you know, all the games on its level have got cross-platform compatibility. Next point is something I've been saying for years. I want to see a weekend league or more, diverse tournament styles on pro clubs, rather than just the simple 10 divisions. And I know what you're thinking, VFL, VPG, VPN, all of these amazing leagues that are independently run. I love them, but they're not backed by EA Sports. They should be, and it should be a feature that is on the game directly. You should be able to play in different tournament modes. You should be able to play VPG through the PlayStation. You should literally be able to have an option to go and join a team online and sign up through your PlayStation. It would be amazing. Obviously, that would be amazing from a business point of view for VPG, VFL. I have no affiliation, no investment, nothing with them, so it doesn't benefit me. I'm saying it as a player, it would just be great to see, because so many people love those independent 11v11 pro clubs tournaments, and they're just not on clubs. And the division system's been the same for so long, guys. I'm so bored of the division system. I'm so bored. That's why we go 300-0, or try to, because the only thing we can get enjoyment out of is maybe just not having an O on one of our records. My next big point is the rejoin feature. The amount of times me, a teammate, I'm sure you guys watching, you lag out of a game and you're sat there from the 20th minute in the lobby once your LAN cable, whatever it's doing, stops having its aneurysm. You sat there looking at your team playing and you're thinking, my pros in this game, I could just click a rejoin button and join as soon as the ball went out of play. Why can't I? And it's crazy to me because a lot of games have rejoin features. You can join back into games like Rocket League and all these sorts of other games out there. I'm sure you'll know this. And I don't understand. It can't be that complicated to do. I think if you're already involved in a game, you should be able to rejoin it. I don't think if you didn't load into the game, that feature, you know, it could be really abused, because you could load in with 2 of you and then bring in 8 of your mates and just destroy everyone. Please, EA Sports, add a rejoin feature. It's really not that difficult. Before we get into our next point, if you're not already, please do like this video. It does me a massive favor. And if you're one of the people watching, 48% of my viewers are not subscribed. Hit that red button. It helps me out massively. We're on our way to 230,000 subscribers. Point number 5 is a simple one, and it's mainly cosmetic. Now, they have improved the cosmetics on FIFA 23. We've got tattoos finally. We've got better customization now that the game mode has merged with Volta. But I want to see better kit customization. I want to see stadium customization. This sort of customization on the kits, it's so dry, guys. It's been the same for so long. You all know it. It's boring. It's a template. They add like 1 kit max a year to it, and it's really not, you know, we end up using the real kits. They look better. So we need like more customization going forward in the kit sense of things, because that's a big part of making a club like yours, which is cool, I think. My next point is a simple one, maybe one that you guys haven't thought about yourselves, but I don't understand why you can only be in one pro club's team at once. The amount of times I have to leave a team to play with a different set of mates, and then in that club your stats are all wiped. Even if it just kept your stats in the database, but you have to leave the club. So when you rejoin, it still says you've played 28 games, you've scored 28 goals, you've got 5 assists. Like, I don't know why that has to be just completely wiped as soon as you leave. It would be be nice to have your record stay in 2 to 3 clubs, or be able to just have your pro in 2 to 3 clubs, because we all have mates that play in different clubs. You know what I mean? It would be nice. It's a simple feature. I think it would bring a lot to the game, and I think going forwards, EA should consider adding this to pro clubs. It would be easy to do, as far as I can tell. Point number 7 is going to be accomplishments. I don't want the leveling system to change. I prefer it how it is now, guys. You need to play games to level, not just do silly switching the plays and all that. But I would love the accomplishments booklet to come back, have a load of difficult challenges in there that you need to complete to get 100 out of 100, and it to be maybe a contribution towards leveling, not the entire leveling system. I love the accomplishment book, man. I really, really did. Trying to fill that thing every year was an extra challenge on pro clubs, and it brings more brings more personalization to your pro, and I like that a lot. I think accomplishment book needs to come back. It was so cool, and it would be retro, and EA, it'd just be sick to bring it back. Point number 7 came from you guys on Twitter. Awesome idea. I never even thought about it, but having a replay theater like we used to have on old school Call of Duties. I think it was on Black Ops. You could go back, watch highlights from the game, or watch highlights from the matches you played before, and you could like just record them. That would be amazing, because I feel like we get like 3-second goal replays. At the end of the game, half the replays don't work. You have a timer of 40 seconds to get them. It'd be really, really nice to have a feature where you could record some of your best goals and show them off, or just even have a look at them, because always crazy moments that happen in clubs, like a 90th minute winner, and you don't really get to like record it properly because you're playing it. So replay theater, amazing idea, bro. Smashed it. Point number 8 is going to be a practice arena. I want to be properly in a practice arena with my mates in the lobby. Yes, I know they added practice arena, or they added like the arena to level your pro up a little bit now, finally, but we should be able to sit in the lobby, and when we're waiting for teammates to come online, be able to do a little skill game together, level our pros, even just kick a ball about, mess around. If I'm the striker, I got a goalkeeper in the lobby, I should be able to just take shots at him and warm each other. Like, it'd just be good. It'd just be it's just good features, and really not else to add. Like, be fun. Point number 9, again, came from you guys on Twitter. Unbelievable suggestion. We need like a more diverse division system with relegations and promotions and playoff games. Can you imagine like you miss out on a win, and so to get into Division 1 you have to play a playoff game against another team that needs to do it, and it's like a whole setup thing, or vice versa for relegation. I think it kind of comes into that category of like just making the league system a little bit more interesting and adding things to it rather than it being the same for the last decade. So slightly similar to point 3 in terms of talking about weekend league, but I thought that would be really cool. Like having actual playoffs would be mad. And my final point is going to be decided by you guys in the comment section. So let me know. I'll be going through. If one comment has got more likes than another one, I want to see it. Substitutes is something a lot of you guys have asked for. Merging with different game modes. I mean, there's lots of different things we could add here. I want to hear your creativity and suggestions, and I'm going to compile this list, send this to EA Sports, this video directly, and I'll also send a list to them in the Game Changer Discords that I am not a part of, but I will send them to someone else. Because if we want changes to come to the next FIFA, you kind of have to say it now, which is depressing. Even though they probably won't listen to us, it's all we can do is at least ask, because then we might get. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like on your way out, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff for Pro Clubs content. This is your home of it, and we are moving towards 230,000 subscribers. Check out all the best Pro Clubs builds and everything on the channel, guys, and let me know in the comment section what you want to see added to Pro. What have I missed, guys? You tell me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.